Hello and welcome to another video. This is a bit of a different video. We're doing an update on what is happening with Season 4. As the new update has come out for Space Engineers, we have Broadside, we have all the new guns and all the new combat mechanics. However, that has caused something to occur with my save game. So if we load into here, we can see all my different saves. There's Season 4, Agorist at War. We can see the boat, we can see my base and the dock and the pipelines, and everything's wonderful. I actually left it right at dawn, right when it would be a great opportunity to start an episode. And we can go in and we can try to load up this save. And it's going to crash on us. Now, I have seen a lot of comments about which ones I should be taking out and such, and I've tried. I've tried a lot of different combinations of mods. I've tried paring it down to essentially just the bare minimum to keep the Agorist at War setting working, which is just the planet, the industrial overhaul, the water mod, that kind of stuff. And I got it down to the bare minimum, and it would simply continue to do this, where it would try to load for a bit, unload, and then an error occurred while loading the world. The world may be corrupted and can't be loaded. Please restart the game and try again. And I've tried every combination of mods, even removing essentially like 90% of the mods and just running on the core that are required for the setup of Agorist. Like without those mods, like Industrial Overhaul, Water Mod, Aerodynamics, the season has no point because it's not Agorist at War anymore. So, what I've decided to do, and I think this is the only way that can be fixed, is that I managed to get the Agorist at War scenario to work. And it was a fairly simple change, because all you really needed to do is come in here, and in the list of mods, one of the ones that was giving trouble was Easy Block Renaming. If you get rid of that, as well as I just preemptively remove some of the HUD mods and such, it works. And you can save your playthrough if you're having this issue as well. So that's great. I did that testing over here. I pared down the mods even more and updated a few mods. Like there's a new version of the tethers that I swapped out for the new version, and there was like hostile takeovers instead of easy enemy takeovers, because just these mods got updated as I was playing the series. And we have this current setup. If we load into here, this will load, and we'll get back into the save, and my wave rider is back because it's the scenario before I've done anything. And I spawned in the boat and rebuilt it with all of the industrial overhaul bits and pieces inside of it. And I gave myself a little care package of resources to kickstart myself when I get to the next location. And I think that this is just how the series is going to have to continue. At this point, I'm not sure what else to do. I can't really go back and retrace my steps and redo these episodes, because that would take a lot of time. But thankfully, we actually were at a point where it was somewhat reasonable for there to be a break for this kind of thing to occur, because I was loading up this boat to go off on a grand adventure and leave behind this little bay that I have been calling home for the last while. So what I've done is I've essentially just spawned in the boat in creative. We have now the wave rider again, as it hasn't had its changes to the wave skimmer. I will have to, maybe I'll do those again, maybe I won't. And then in the boat, if we pop into creative mode, the spectator camera here, We've got all of the industry back in place, approximately where I put them before. It's not exactly 100%, but the same capability is in here. Everything's all piped up, everything's happy, and this boat is armed back up with the Northwind weapons and is ready to go. In terms of what I'm taking with me, I'll pop my character into the bridge here. I'll need to spawn myself in a little bit more food and water before we leave, but we're going to have the guns fully loaded, as well as this one large cargo container. Meant to have a little bit more ammo than that, but I was thinking 250 boxes of 30mm, 250 rounds of 100mm, 50,000 of what I'm considering like basic tier resources: iron, nickel, copper, silicon, cobalt. 10,000 of sort of like more advanced intermediate tier resources of like the gold and the silver, some organics, some polymer, potassium nitrate, fuel oil, carbon, titanium, and sulfur. And this should give me this this kickstart I'll need at the next location, so that I can actually start producing there. And I think this has got to be just the way the series is salvaged. Otherwise, that's season 4 and it's over unless I do this. So I think this is what we do, because I still have a lot of plans for this save. I have a lot of plans that I want to do. Like, for example, we're going to go from here and we're going to go sail around the world and get all the way over to this archipelago, and I want to set up a giant processing facility, huge oil production plant. I want to do pipelines across this inlet here, because it should probably be able to reach across there. I want to make a giant like AC-130 gunship and fly off into the desert and strafe the base that is over top of the gold patch here and blow it to like high heavens. There's so much stuff that I still want to do on this save. So I don't really want to end the series with a oh well, it borked. Let's start season 5. Because I still think I've got enough content and enough cool things to do in season 4 to last for the rest of this 2022. So, to salvage it, this is what's going to happen. I've spawned in this ship. Next episode, I'll be driving this ship to the next location. Along the ways, I'll be exploring the new update and possibly maybe changing out the 100mm for assault rifle, like assault cannons or something like that. I'll be upgrading the wave skimmer back into the wave rider back into the wave skimmer if I wish to, or maybe adding some rotor turrets to this boat. Doing something. But that'll be the next episode. It'll be out in a day or two, and that's how I'm going to salvage the season 4. Other than that, I've tried every combination of things to my season 4 world. It's borked, and it's not coming back. But I'm just super happy that we were actually in a position where I was going to make a transition anyway from one base to another. And at least this way, I get a brand new clean world with no grids, no voxel deformations. I can just reset my world and continue on with perfect sim speed and essentially the same setup that I was going to have anyway. But that's going to be it for now, and season 4 will continue. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.